Hello, hi, it's Pete. Okay, I've been asked about creating labels using Google Docs. So here's a quick video of how we can actually create labels using Google Docs, fairly straightforward. The first thing I do is I go into a Google Sheet, and all I've done in here is I've gone in and named it, type name, address 1, address 2, town, county and postcode in the first row of the sheet. The second line then is, or the second row is now a name and address, and the third line is a name and address, fourth line name and address, etc. And I can put in as many names and addresses as I want to, ready for me to actually use this system. Moving across then onto here, I've gone back into Google. I've then named this sheet addresses, and so that has now been saved down onto my Google Drive as addresses. Here I'm back into Google, I'm signed in, and I'm going to click onto my Google Apps, into Google Docs, and I'm going to create myself a blank document. So inside my blank document I'm going to go on to Add-ons, and if I go down onto Get Add-ons, then this is where I can install the add-on that's suitable for labels. So I'm just going to start typing labels into here, and there's one there called Avery Label Merge, so I'm going to click onto that one, and there is the one that I've actually installed and the one that this one's about. It's called Avery Labels. So all I would do is click onto that to install it, but I'm just going to close that for now. I then go onto add-ons again, and there is Avery Label Merge ready for me to start work. Now here is where we can actually create custom labels. So if you haven't bought the Avery labels, then you can actually come into here and create the custom labels. So armed with a ruler, what you would do is measure, decide whether you're going to use inches or centimeters or millimeters. Here we're going to choose the page size, so I'm assuming we're going to be on A4. I'm going to say that my label width is 2.625, my label height is 1 inch, and the page margins at the top is whatever, and the left and the right margins, so I can actually type all this information in. If there's any row space between my labels, I can adjust that, and the vertical column spacing. So once I've actually done that, I can just save that. I'm just going to cancel out of there because I'm going to go back onto add-ons, into Avery Label and start, because I'm going to use a standard label size to start with. So here it is. And what I've done is I've gone on to select spreadsheet, and I've chosen addresses and select. And it's picked up that I'm using the file addresses, and it's added in here name, address 1, address 2 and town from the first row. And if I come down to the bottom here, I can click underneath here because I want to add in county and add, and then I'm going to click over into the box there, move across a few spaces because I'm going to stick postcode and add next to it. So everything is now in place. I just click onto where it says merge labels, it tells me I've got 6 labels I want to merge. I want to continue, then yes. And then here I create those labels into a Google document. So there's my 6 labels as a Google document. Now here I can actually save this down. So I'm going to call this my my card list. And that has now been saved as my card list, which means that every year I can just print out this this page, and it will give me the names of the people who I want to send a Christmas card to, and I can just peel a label and stick it on there. Okay, so that's how easy it is to create labels using Google Docs. Talk to you later. Bye.